Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. Hello, guys, it's Charjr Ryuki. Yep, that's me. That's me in the corner. Hello! Hi, I just got a webcam. Just trying it out here now. Look forward for games like this with a webcam in the corner. Um, I also be playing PC games if I can get them to work. And with the webcam, and so you can see me in the corner. So look forward to that. Most likely on Twitch. So check that link down the bottom. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual screen greets me. Welcome back, Charjr Jr. Oh, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, excuse me, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Char Jr., don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. And, ah, sorry, what am I saying right now? I just, hey, have you guys seen Monica? Uh, no, I haven't. I was, I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but to worry little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it's nothing. I don't even remember anything bad yesterday. Pretty bad, hey, but you're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Aha. Ahaha. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Aw, well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime too. That's... Michael looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Charjr Jr. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. Let's see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Charjr Jr., since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Uh, uh, I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yodi takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You must stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The music just dialed down a little bit. I did none of that. The music just dialed down. And that sure as heck wasn't my headphones. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah! Oh. Uh. Yuri, I got some duct tape over here and some cloth. I could just make one giant band-aid for that. No, okay. I did. Reverse, reverse. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Charjr, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. I myself have not tried it. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood for good mood. Bah, good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Wow. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you around, anyway. Ah. Gotcha. Huh? Reminder to stay away from knives? Okay. We're supposed to stay away from knives, Yuri. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Charjr. It's very endearing. That's... Now, I made a stupid joke that might not make sense to a whole lot of people. I'll continue this in just a second. But for anyone who does cut, like, and harm themselves in that way, please don't. I'm pretty sure there's some friends or family, or even someone like a therapist or something would be willing to sit there and talk to you and listen to what you have to say. So please don't do that. Please don't. And especially if you feel going through some sort of depression, please reach out for help. Don't sit there and just bottle it up and keep it to yourself, or end up hurting yourself, or end up in a situation that Sayori ended up in one of the earlier episodes. If there was a chance that if I would have chose the other option to try and save her, because of how Monica is, she probably would have ended up in the same way. But as this is, these are people within the story here. These Sayori, Yori, and Natsuki are going through issues that they're trying to deal with themselves, and they're afraid of reaching help for others. And it kind of puts you in a situation where you're just a normal person, a normal guy involved with all these girls, and you have no clue what's going on. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're going through some issues, don't be afraid to reach out for help. There's always someone out there. Despite what you might feel, how you feel or believe, there's always someone out there willing to help you. Like I've said this plenty of times, because I myself, now I never talked about this, but I myself have stopped at least 2 or 3 different people, completely different people, from committing suicide. And it was a difficult time, especially for them. Sometimes they were even pushed into that kind of mindset to where they felt like they had to hurt themselves, or with one was gotten so depressed and being obsessed over one thing, felt that she needed to hurt herself. And if she didn't take her temper of her being upset with her parents on me, I probably wouldn't have been able to save her life that night. She probably would have took her life that night if she didn't come to me and vent on me. So, and just so you know, all those 3 people, one person at least twice, I had stopped her from committing suicide twice. Then there was another one, and then there was another. So there was at least 3 people. One person I stopped twice. So I've seen this. I know the symptoms. I know the things. I can see this. I know. Because even I feel depressed, but I find ways to rise above it and focus on things. Because I at least know I have people that I can rely on, and know that I can sit there and talk with somebody, or talk with 2 people who are willing to listen to me. And plus, I also have you guys as well. I could sit here and talk about anything that I want, especially what's bugging me. But I just wanted to point that out so everyone, just knows. So let's continue to the game here. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I could keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Charjr Jr., may I have another request? Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. I wonder why. No worries. I just have back pain. I wonder why. Hope I very regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my... Like I said... Oh, bye! Ah. My... Your posture, right? Oh, yeah, nice save. Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. Yeah. Nice save. Yeah. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get a hold of the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall teacup with teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading positions as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yeah, I wonder where your eyes are gonna oogle to. Good grief. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Focus on the book, not on... Eyes on book, okay? Nowhere else, eyes on book. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Okay? What are you worried about? Actually touching it or getting caught looking at it? Really? Baka. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume that the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, though, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop there. Here. Well, what the heck? I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Charjr Jr.? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Safe. Music stopped. That's nice to hear. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Charjr Jr.? Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Charjr Jr., my heart. Did she just close the closet on us? There is no music. There is none. My heart won't stop pounding, Charjr Jr. I can't calm down. Her expression just changed. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Charjr Jr.? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I know this is supposed to be creepy, but that little heartbeat effect with the screen bulging out at you, very nice. Very nice. Nachos. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Whoa, okay, hey, just chill. Have some nachos and chill. Drink some oolong tea. Just here, you know what? Have some oolong bacon. I don't care. Just calm down. Chill. Have a sensu bean. Just chill. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Um, Yuri? Uh, um, it's time to share poems. Natsuki? Hmm. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew. For what? Uh, well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey! What makes you think... Wait, it's probably a compliment. Haha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been like, spending some time with her or whatever. But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Of course, Amy likes spiders. Don't think I have to read this one again. Because I've already read it. Not bad, right? That's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if any people find out, then make fun of you or less think less of you. But that makes people just stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them unhappy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as two of the girls in the stray club whom I respectively won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my own place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. Well, that's adorable. Come on, that's adorable. What do I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Uh, well, I guess that's just thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yodi more. So whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. Monica? Georgina, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you just keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little bit more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors. They won't. Bright. Beautiful colors. Flashing. Expanding. Piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Pretty sure I probably read this one or two, but the noise, it won't stop. Violent grating with, never mind, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. An endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Okay. Monica? Behind the woodshed right now. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's right tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I already saved. So take a couple of these, Monica, and see you goodbye. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Can you see these? Monica, I know you're cute and all, But take a couple of these and go screw yourself! Anything? Ah, dude. This is for you, Monica. That's my advice for today. You're lucky you're cute, dang it. Thanks for listening. Okay, Yodi. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yodi stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Charjr Jr. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Still screwed up that word. Yodi visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Charjr Jr. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Charjr Jr.? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a hard time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem, too. Okay? Holy dragon scale. This is going to be a lot of reading. Okay. Wheel. And I like the fact that the music is totally stopped. And why is there smudging? And there's stains on it. Okay, let's just focus on the reading here. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Tune controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. An exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disapproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt ahead of a holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood-written clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and unopened human eyes in all direction. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolthead. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pin. On my pin? Uh, Yuri, you took my pin. That is, a, a pin fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I, um, I just really like the way, that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. Question is, actually, I don't want to know. And now you're touching it. Picture, if you will. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You keep the poem, though. Sure. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Monica, why are you making fun of Sayuri, you jerk? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we needed to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves in front of getting new members. Any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little bit more lively, yay, ever since Charjr Jr. joined and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only really chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way. Looking at the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Charjr Jr.? Ah. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Charjr Jr. to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Charjr Jr. joined. As for me, I just liked it better here than I do at home. And Charjr Jr. isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Don't think Monica really liked that. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Charjr want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I probably would be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Charjr, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a chance to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand it all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Charjr Jr., it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Well, hey. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Hey, I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Charjr Jr.? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving indirect answers is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way, which, with each exchange in member, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on their side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. But, Monica, I want you to do everything. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for the day. We'll all talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Charjr Jr.? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Charjr Jr. before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as a president. Yuri looks at a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been bit hectic lately, haven't they? Charjr, I wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as the president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've gotten we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. Rainbow. Boop. Da, da, da. Boom. I seen you in the bottom corner there. Funny. I just noticed that. Does anyone see that in the corner there? Let's save. I think that'd be good enough for this episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the webcam and in the comments down below. And I will see you guys next time. And don't forget to bring the nachos. Peace.